Hey everyone, it's Jordan, the Millionaire Millennial. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do so and click the bell so you get notified anytime that I release a new video. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the top 3 ways that I like to use to make money online. So the first method is actually pretty easy to set up. All you're going to need is a Facebook account. So if you have a Facebook account, you should be able to set this up. So what you want to do is you want to go into your computer and you want to go to Facebook and you click this little arrow next to the little question mark here, and then you want to hit create group. Alright, so what we're doing is we're creating a private closed group. Alright, so make sure that this is a closed group. And what you want to do is you want to create a group that is about something that you know about. Okay, so something that you're mildly good at. You don't have to be an amazing expert at it. You just need to be mildly good at it. So like better than the average person. For example, if you're decent at knitting. A lot of people have no idea how to knit, and if you're somewhat good at it, then that would qualify. Maybe you're really good at video games. If you're really good at video games like World of Warcraft or something, and you've got, you know, whatever the max level is in World of Warcraft, I have no idea, I don't play that game. But if you have the max level and you're pretty good at it, then you could make a group around World of Warcraft. The point is you want to pick something that you're pretty proficient at and that you're really knowledgeable about and make a group based around that information. So let's just go with the knitting club. So I'm going to call this, let's name the group. We'll call this Nanny's Knitters. Nanny's Knitters, okay? So we're calling this group Nanny's Knitters, and so we're calling this group Nanny's Knitters. And what we're going to do is be talking about knitting. So what we're going to do is in the group we're going to post useful information, maybe templates for knitting, maybe post some videos on, you know, good hand posture for knitting. I don't know. I don't knit, so I don't know anything about this. But if you're good at knitting, then you would know what you would post in the group, okay? So then you're going to post that kind of information in the group. Now, where do I make money? Where's the catch? So what you want to do is you want to make the group so valuable and so interesting for the people that are in it that you're able to charge money to be in the group. And this is nothing new. This is nothing that I've made up out of my head or anything like this. People do this all the time, and they make these paid groups that help teach and develop skills in any sort of area of expertise. So if you're good at anything, you can make a group based around that, and then you can actually charge people to be in that group. So let's say for Nanny's Knitters, we want to charge, you know, maybe $50 a month or maybe $100 a month. You can charge whatever you think it's worth to be in the group. But let's say we charge everyone $90 a month. If we get 100 people in the group, right, that's $9,000 a month, which is $300 every single day. All right, and so you can grow this past 100, right? You could get 200, 300. So you can see how you can scale this up pretty easily by just getting people in the group. Now you're probably wondering, well, how the heck do I get people that are interested in knitting to join my knitting group and pay me $100 every month? And that's a really good question. There's actually 2 ways to get people to join your group. There's free ways and there's paid ways. So the free ways would be making maybe a YouTube video talking about your group, trying to get people to join it. You could go to forums that are based around knitting, for example, and be like, hey, I made this Facebook group. You know, it charges this monthly fee, but we provide a lot of really good information, and then you might get people to join from there. You know, post it anywhere that you can find that people might be interested in a group like that. Now the paid way is just to use advertising. So you can use Facebook ads to advertise your group to get people to join. And in my opinion, that's a lot easier to do, but it does cost more money. So it's kind of a trade-off. If you really don't have any money to start, obviously you're going to want to use the free ways to get people to join. If you got a little extra money, maybe try out some Facebook ads. But either way, once you get people in that group and they start paying that monthly payment, you can easily scale this up to even way past $300 a day. So this next method is something that I've talked about in previous videos and received a lot of questions about it, so I kind of want to bring that up again and talk about it in a little more detail, and that is Aliexpress to eBay. So basically what you do is you buy products from Aliexpress and you sell them on eBay. This is the basics of e-commerce. It's the easiest and cheapest method out of pretty much everything I'm going to talk about in this video, because it's actually pretty much free. So what you do here is you go to Aliexpress.com, and what I like to do is I like to go to just best selling. And as we're scrolling down through this, you know, I like to go to either electronics or sports and outdoors usually has some pretty good products. So let's look in sports. You know, there's all sorts of different stuff that you could sell. Let's look at this bike speedometer. Okay, so this is a $7 bike speedometer. It basically tells you how fast you're going on your bicycle, and these range from $6.99 to $8. All right, but this black one here is $7. Right, so the black one is $6.99 and free shipping to the United States, and they'll actually ship pretty much anywhere in the world for free. Okay, so we're not going to worry too much about shipping. Now, once you find a good product on Aliexpress that you think will sell well, notice there's 1,000 orders of this product, so we know that this product is selling. People are buying this product. What we're going to do is we're going to take the title here in bike speedometer. All right, we'll just take this, copy this, head over to eBay.com, and we're going to search for that exact title by just pasting it into the search bar and clicking search. All right, then what you're going to get is you're going to get this exact product. This one isn't it, but this one is, right? This exact product and some similar ones that are selling currently, right? So if we're just looking through these, notice this guy sold 44 of these, right? So these are selling, definitely. If you want to make sure that these items are selling, what you can do is you can click on the side here, you can click sold listings, and this will show that these are selling. So people are buying these a lot, right? So we can uncheck that just to see current prices. All right, so $9.44, and this guy sold 33 of these. So how much money will we profit if we sell it for like $9.50, right? So eBay charges a 10% fee, and that's really the only fee that you're going to pay when you're selling on eBay. So, right, 10% of $9.50 would be 95 cents, right? So we're going to take 95 cents right off the top of this sale price. That leaves us with like $8.55 or $8.50-ish. All right, and then we want to subtract off the buy cost, which is $7. So we're left with $1.50, if my math is right, $1.50 profit. Now I know you're thinking $1.50 profit, that's nothing. I can't feed my family. I can't pay my bills with $1.50. That's crazy. Well, think about it like this. If you're selling 33 of these, right, and this is just one product, we're going to list 20, we're going to list 50, we're going to list 100 different products on eBay that all might sell for $1.50, right? So as you list more and more, you're going to really scale this up and be able to easily surpass $300 a day because you're going to have a ton of different listings set up and everything like that. Now I know in my previous video people wanted me to actually show how to create the eBay listing. It's really easy. You click on one that is like the one that you want to make. So let's say we're going to copy this listing here. If you have an eBay seller account set up, which is really easy to set up, I'm not going to run through that. You can Google how to set up an eBay seller account. All right. But what you want to do is you want to click the Sell Now button. It's right here below the picture. And when you do that, it'll bring up this page where you create your listing. All right. So from here, we can just leave the title alone. We can change it if we wanted to. I don't include any of the paid extra options. Like I said, this is basically for free, so I don't include subtitles or anything like that. You leave the category. The UPC, I usually just put does not apply, new condition. Now photos, this is where some people might get stumped. What we're going to do is we're going to click copy your photos from a web address, all right? And then we're going to go back to that Aliexpress listing right here. Now you notice you can't really copy these pictures, but if we scroll down, almost every time they have pictures in the description. So we can now copy the pictures right out of the description here and just copy the link, right? So let's grab this first one. You right click it and click copy image address, right? That's going to copy the link to that image. Then we're going to go back over here and we're just going to paste it right in here. So this is actually the link to the image. And then we're going to add another, and you can add you know, all of them if you want. You can add just a few of them. You don't need to add every single one of them, but you can add them all if you want. I'm just going to add 2 just for this example. And then once they're uploaded, there you go. So here's the main image. This is what's going to show on eBay. You can crop this. You can edit it if you want to just show just the blue one if that's the one that you want to sell. But like I said, you can add all the pictures pretty easily by just copying the link over, okay? So then moving on from pictures, really none of this really matters is the manufacturer part number. None of this really matters. Item description, what we can also do is we can copy this right out of the Aliexpress page, right? So we'll just copy this and paste it in here, okay? And you can add more if you want. You can kind of describe the product if you want to get it more in detail. Most people don't really ever read the item description on eBay anyways, but it's good to have it there just in case. And then we want to do a fixed price. I never really do auctions. Duration is good until canceled, so that means it's not going to expire after a few days. It'll stay up there forever. So then under the price, what we do is we want to pick a price that most people were selling, which is $9.50. At $9.50, that will give us $1.50 in profit. All right, so we're just going to sell it for $9.50. And then under quantity, we're just going to say 2 for right now. Okay, so the thing, eBay, when you first start, they only allow you to list 50 total products. Once you start selling, then they'll up that limit pretty fast, and then you can sell as many as you want for free, so you can list for free. But let's just start with 2, and then we're going to list like 25 other different products, and we're just going to list 2 of each of those. So if that makes sense, we're going to list 25 different products, and then the quantity is going to be 2 for each of those. And anytime that we sell one, we're just going to up the quantity back to 2. So then that keeps going, and we can add more products as we go forward. And so then under payment options, you're going to want to put your PayPal email address. That's how eBay pays you, is via PayPal. I don't think they accept any other forms of payment, but I'm not totally sure. So you might want to look into that if you don't have a PayPal. I'm pretty sure most people can get PayPals. And then I like to require immediate payment with Buy It Now, so that when someone buys it, they have to pay immediately, so that no confusion happens as far as that. And then return options, I usually just leave these alone. 14-day money back. Return shipping is paid by the buyer, and I like to charge a restocking fee. Rarely do people return stuff. It's usually not a big deal. If someone does return something or wants a refund, I usually just eat the cost, because it costs more to ship it all the way back to Aliexpress and do all of that. So I usually just have them ship me the product back, and then maybe ship it to a customer if it sells later. If not, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't happen too much, so it's not a big deal. And then under shipping, this is also something that kind of confuses people. We want to click this little drop down, and we want to select international, economy shipping from China, Hong Kong to worldwide, right? So this is 11 to 35 business days, and that kind of is also the same as what Aliexpress does. This is 19 to 39, and this is 11 to 35. So it's not going to freak people out when they buy the product and it takes a month for them to get there, as long as they know ahead of time that that's how long they're going to have to wait for the product. Most people don't have a problem waiting, especially when they're on eBay. If you were to try this on Amazon, it wouldn't work, because Amazon people are expecting 2-day shipping. So it works well on eBay. It won't really work at all on Amazon. So I don't really recommend drop shipping to Amazon at all. And then I like to offer free shipping for people, because Aliexpress offers free shipping for people. So everyone likes free shipping. For international shipping, we can sell internationally, right, with the global shipping program, or we can just say flat rate for everybody. So this is that we can sell it anywhere in the world, right? So we'll just check this so that anybody anywhere in the world can buy our products. That allows us to have a little more reach so that multiple people can buy it. We don't really need to fill out any of this packaging type and all of this stuff. It's not necessary. But then under country, right, we want to scroll down. We want to click China, since that's where these products are coming from. And you can leave city and state blank. It really doesn't matter, right? So notice the fees is $0, so we're not actually being charged anything to list this product. And then you click List Item, and then it'll say Success. You've listed your item for sale, right? So then we can go and we can actually look at the actual page that we're selling on, right? So here's the listing that we just made. We have got 2 available for $9.50, free shipping, new condition, right? And then it's got the long shipping. So that's something that you want to include so that people know how long it's going to take. Includes returns, and then we can scroll down and we can see we've got all of the stuff that we put in. So I really like this method, but I've got one more method for you for making $300 a day. I use this method. I've actually scaled way past $300 a day. If you know me, you probably already know what this is, and that's selling on Amazon FBA. So if you want to sell on Amazon, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is Google sell on Amazon sign up, and then it's this link right here with this funky looking link. But when we click on that, we can click the Start Selling Now. If you want to sell as an individual, notice that this is $40 a month. All we need to do is scroll down a little bit here to just have a few items to sell. We can sell for free on Amazon. So we don't need to pay any monthly payments to the Amazon platform. All we need to do is sell as an individual, all right? And there's a lot of pros and cons between selling as a professional and selling individual. I won't get into those there, because pretty much all of my other videos on this channel are about selling on Amazon. So if this is something that entices you, something that's interesting, go check out all my other videos, because that's pretty much what I talk about mostly. So if you don't know what FBA is, basically what you do is you buy a bunch of products either from China or even here in the States or locally from other retailers. It really doesn't matter. You just get a bunch of products, you put them all in a big box or multiple boxes, and you ship them to the Amazon warehouse. So you're not ever shipping products directly to the customers you sell them to. You ship everything to Amazon's warehouse. Once Amazon receives it, then they'll put it in stock. They'll have it in their warehouses all over the country. When a customer buys a product from you, Amazon will then find that product, they'll pick that product, they'll pack it, and they'll ship it to the customer. They'll handle customer service, and they'll also handle returns. So you don't really have to do anything. Once you get those products shipped out into the Amazon warehouse, you're basically done. You just wait for those products to sell, and then you cash those paychecks every 2 weeks. This is what I do to make a full-time income. This is what a lot of people that I know do to make a full-time income. This is what I'm teaching a lot of my students to do to make a full-time income. So I'm really hoping that you will learn how to do this, and so that you can get out of the rat race and you can stop going to your 9-to-5 job, you can get out of the grind, and you can actually create a life of financial freedom that you can fully enjoy. And that's kind of the purpose of all of my videos, is to really help people just get away from a life that they don't like and into a life that they really enjoy. So I hope this video helped you out, and I hope that you can put forth some of these methods that I talked about so that you can create the life that you want for yourself. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.